So today, we are going to be working on this 351 again. I had put it together, and I knew I didn't have the correct shims. For the rocker arms, so today I am shimming the rocker arms so that it's ready to go when we put it back in.
You got this brandy new thing.
I got a brand new Holly brawler sitting on it, so it's not bolted down yet. Look, but it came in today, so I just set it up there. See what she looks like.
Pretty.
Walk y'all through shimming these old rocker arms. These are non-adjustable rocker arms, so when you need to adjust it, you got to do it with shims. What you do is you rotate the motor over until the rocker arms are on the base circle of the cam, which means you'll watch the exhaust rocker arm come up, and then it'll go down, and then you'll watch the intake rocker arm come up, and then go down, and that way you know it's not on a lobe. You don't want it on a lobe. It's got to be on the base circle of the cam. Then you tighten the bolts up until you feel no play in the rocker. So I'm gonna back this one off. So you adjust these till there's no play. So what you want to do is just run these bolts down by hand until there's no play. You want to feel absolutely no play. Okay. And then you want to torque that to 20 foot-pounds. And if it torques within one turn, then it's set. If it takes more than one turn, you have to shim it. So we'll start here and we'll go here. It's 3/4 of a turn. So that's less than one turn, so that one's good. Then you go to the next one. I've already put shims under these, and I've done these so far. We have to do the other side. Get all your lash out. That's a half right there. That's just a little less than 3/4, so that one's good. So this side is done. Now we'll go over and do this one. And I'll show you the whole shimming process. So the first thing you want to do, you watch your rocker arms, turn the motor over, and you will see there's your exhaust rocker arm. It's going to go down. When it comes up, the intake will go down. Then you go a little past it and you're on the base circle of the cam. That's what they call it when you're not on a lobe. You take these off. With the other rocker arm, I found out that it's 40 thousandths is what I want. That doesn't mean they're all going to be 40 thousandths, but that's where I'm starting. So I get two 40 thousandths shims. You put the shims on the little holder there. You put the rocker arms back through with the shims in. Tighten them down and repeat the process.
While he's getting his shims together, I'm gonna walk out here and show you what we did earlier. Matt climbed over in there and put a little bit of black paint in it just to make it look a little cleaner and smoother and prettier in there. Now we're gonna get the motor ready, and we're hoping that tomorrow we can stab it.
As it was, the valves were out of adjustment, and it was holding the valves open, and it wouldn't have run because it wouldn't have never built compression.
That did it.
It did in less than half a turn. So what you're doing is actually preloading your hydraulic lifters. That's what all this is doing. So without the shims, it preloaded it too much, and it hung the valves open. Every valve was actually open, just a hair bit. So with the shims, what you're doing is raising it up higher, so there's not as much preload on your.
If we hadn't shaved the heads,
we shaved 30 thousandths.
okay.
But I'm putting a 40 thousandth shim in it.
Right.
I don't know if that equates accurately because these rocker arms are 1.7 rockers. So that means on the pushrod side versus the valve side, the valve side is 1.7 times what it is to the pushrod. So I don't know if that makes a difference, and it possibly could, but it's not always just if you shave 30 thousandths off, you throw a 30 thousandth shim in.
Right.
It might work, but it might not. So you just do it, and when you buy a shim pack, they give you 10 thousandths, 20 thousandths, 30 thousandths, and 40 thousandths shims. So that's it. That's all there is to that. Now my rocker arms are set where they're supposed to be. I can put the valve covers back on. They're just little bitty shims, and they're, you know, the correct size. All right, I'm gonna lift up on the transmission, and you pull that out. There you go. There we go.
Good morning, everybody. We're over here at Matt's shop again today. Yesterday, Matt got the inside of the power barn painted on that truck, and then got all of the rocker arms set. I did a little bit of sandblasting on one of the brackets. Today, we are going to stab that motor and hopefully the transmission. Matt's concerned we may have to notch the frame on that truck.
Yeah, so apparently the frames on the late 70 models are fairly narrow, and the transfer case that's going in it may be too wide. I'm hoping we can get away without notching, but it's a possibility. So we're going to stab the motor and transmission. We're going to see where the transfer case is at and hopefully get that sucker in today. And so that's what you're going to see.
Well, that's nice, ain't it?
That's bright, isn't it?
Just open the doors up and see stuff.
All right, let me get the
melting.
Traco. Let's roll this motor over here in front. We'll see if we can hang it right quick. Fragger.
We probably want to go high too, so it doesn't flip over.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I would like to. Be nice.
Want to make it do flips and tricks?
No, maybe with the old motor, not with the new motor.
Yeah.
Or the freshened up motor. Hey, and we're going to hook this up.
Yeah.
And then we're going to unbolt this.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably bring it outside and we'll hang it. That way I'm clear.
Why don't we back this up and let's get that thing in here where you can do army stuff and not worry about the door.
Yeah.
And then just like,
probably is a good idea.
That thing got wheels on it. It will move.
Oh, yeah?
But no.
We ain't doing that.
We're going to do it the easy way.
I'll leave them bolts in there for next time because I always lose them. Yeah. All right. Well, let me lift it up a little more where we can work on it. How's that sound?
That sounds lovely. Have you decided on a name for that truck yet?
Nah, not really.
Besides Gold Dentside?
Not really. One seal out.
Because I've been kind of thinking about naming that Bronco either Gus or Jack.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I figured I'd give you first dibs if you wanted one of those, because, we're probably going to have yours running before mine.
Well, what did I do with my seal, Barrett? I know it's here.
I'm going to say it's somewhere in there.
Yeah. One Ford
rear main seal.
M6701 B351.
Say that 3 times fast.
I'd rather not. But I got it right there. Wow. All right, one seal installed.
Where do I need to go? You look pretty straight. Come straight down, slowly. Pick it up a little bit. That way. Right. Yeah. What? What's smoking? Oh, you're overheating. So I got the one bolt hole in, and we're so close on this one.
Okay, this side of the motor needs to come up.
Well, that side's in the hole.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If it comes up, then the other side can drop in. It's probably all the way at the bottom of the hole. Isn't it?
probably, yeah. But I ain't got enough oomph to pick it up.
I'm gonna get you to hand me my scalpel when I do this surgery. Yeah, give me a flex head ratchet with a shallow socket.
All right, here you go, Holmes. Doesn't that look pretty sitting in there? Hey, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Your shifter in this truck is really, really short.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, just make sure you put it in neutral.
Gotcha.
Will do.
Oh, the seat sucks.
Well. You fall out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost got my britches hung on that spring.
Oh. Well, I kind of like to put bucket seats in that thing.
Yeah,
Kind of thinking about it.
I like it.
I ain't 100% on it, but I mean, a good bench seat would be all right. 2 buckets would be pretty good too.
Oh, yeah. Back to recording. I'm gonna put this over here out the way this time where I don't whack my camera with an exhaust pipe. Cause that wasn't cool.
Where'd that saw go? Oh, it's right here.
All right. Them is off.
Exhaust pipe. Out of the way.
Problems there, Matthew?
Oh man, do I have problems?
Maybe back on.
I don't know where we don't knock it down.
Hit it with exhaust pipes and break it?
Yeah. Can you make that go up? I don't know if we're back far enough to clear that.
Let's tap her on back some more.
All right. Where's my hammer?
Right here.
But I think we'll clear there.
We can clear it. You ready?
All right. Go with the up.
Give it the upness.
Yeah. Now, here's a question. I wonder if we can loosen the motor mounts and kind of reposition it all to where it's better.
I'm sure, but why don't we go ahead and get the
Cross member,
member up under it, move the jack out the way.
That's probably a good idea.
The whole thing looks like it's tilted a little bit.
Well, that's as high as that goes. So,
We've had some issues today.
boy, we have done some stuff today. We broke one of Barrett's GoPros. So if the sound quality sucks during half of this video,
That's why.
we dropped the exhaust on it.
Yep.
But anyway, we got the motor stabbed, we got the transmission put in, the cross member back under it, figured out we're gonna have to cut the floor out to make the transfer case shifter work like we want it to work. It's just been a full day of fighting problems and figuring out solutions. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's how it goes when you work on old crap sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like we did a good day's work. We got the engine set in, we got the transmission in it. Transfer case isn't in yet, but you know, that'll come. We're gonna have to do some body work inside the cab to make some room.
And I was thinking about that when we were talking about it a minute ago. We talked about maybe just dropping the transmission a little bit, stab it, putting it back. I mean, we're gonna have to do all that modification to the floor of that truck if we're gonna put the doubler in it.
It's all got to be cut anyway,
Yeah.
so might as well do it while we got it here. So that was a full day of working on the old Dentside. We'll keep y'all posted and we'll video the next time we work on it. I wish we could work on it every day.
I know, man.
But you know, we both have full-time jobs and other things to work on too. I've got to do flooring in my son's room at some point real soon because the wife's chomping at the bit to get that finished. Which I mean,
It needs to be done.
for good reason. You know, I've only put it off about 5 years. So
Is that all?
that's all. You know, we got the entire upstairs finished except for one room. That's my boy's room, which that needs to happen. But so. But anyway, I think it was a good day.
Yeah, it is good to see that blue motor sitting inside.
It's very nice, yes. Yes, we'll take a look at that. We actually got
Before we sign off.
a motor sitting inside the engine bay. That's been a long time coming.
All right, guys. God bless y'all, and thanks for watching.
Amen.